One concern that emerges is why Samsung chose a boxy design with sharp corners for their foldable phones in the first place. Several factors could have led to this decision, but before we answer this question, let's see some of the facts. It's been rumored that the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra will have slightly curved corners. Should this prove to be accurate, I think Samsung should explore this design adjustment for the Z Fold 7 as well. The sharp corners of the current Fold models can be difficult to grip, especially for long durations. Softening those edges might make the phone more ergonomic and comfortable to use. Leaked design changes. Leaked photos reveal that the S25 Ultra would sport softly curved corners, a change from the harsh edges of its predecessor. This design adjustment could considerably improve the ergonomics of the device, making it more comfortable to handle and use. If Samsung is actually heading towards a more rounded design language with the S25 Ultra, it makes sense for them to apply this approach to the Z Fold 7. The bigger size and heavier weight of the Fold make the sharp corners much more pronounced, and curved edges might substantially enhance the user experience. Towards comfort and utility. However, as foldable phones become more ubiquitous, the focus is turning towards user convenience and ergonomics. Samsung may have discovered that the sharp corners, while aesthetically pleasing to some, can be a severe problem for many people. The speculated change towards curved corners in the S25 Ultra hints that Samsung is now prioritizing comfort and utility over a completely geometric design language. This change in strategy could be an indication that the corporation is listening to user feedback and is committed to making its gadgets as user-friendly as possible. S Pen innovations. In addition to alienating a lot of its Western-based admirers, Samsung's recent Galaxy Z Fold Special Edition release in South Korea and China has created a very important argument for foldable users around the world. The question on many people's minds right now is whether next year's Z Fold 7 should keep its predecessor's S Pen support or discard that in favor of the Z Fold SE's slimmer profile. But what if you could have both of those things and not just in specific Asian markets? That's reportedly just what Samsung is doing, and to pull it off, the world's largest smartphone manufacturer may need to adapt its ways and draw inspiration from its arch-rival in at least one critical field. Are you ready for an Apple Pencil-style S Pen? Technological advances. If the multiple industry insiders quoted in the latest ET News report are correct, Samsung is seriously considering switching from the current electromagnetic resonance technology of the Z Fold 6 compatible S Pen to the active electrostatic standard used on the Apple Pencil, among others, for the company's next-gen foldable supporting stylus. If those terms don't signify anything to you, allow me to quickly explain the distinctions between electromagnetic resonance and active electrostatic capabilities. In a word, the former allows Samsung to create a substantially smaller, thinner, and lighter stylus than Apple by shifting certain necessary components like a digitizer to a smartphone's display, which in turn contributes to the total thickness of such a handset. The latter makes the pen or pencil bigger and heavier, but it frees up precious space on the phone or tablet the writing attachment works with, which is apparently what Samsung is now concentrating on, at least as far as the Z Fold 7 is concerned. Premium materials. Believe it or not, there's even more good news to share out of Samsung's motherland today, as the ultra-thin Z Fold 7 is also believed to flaunt a super-strong titanium backplate. This is certainly the same premium material used on the S24 Ultra frame, and according to this fresh and extremely credible report, it might replace the non-magnetic carbon fiber-reinforced plastic employed by the Z Fold 6, Z Fold 5, Z Fold 4, and Z Fold 3. To be very clear, we're not talking about the Z Fold's frame here, which is likely to be built from the same aluminum material as its predecessor. The handset's rear panel is also unlikely to exchange glass for anything else, with this upgraded backplate actually linking the foldable phone's primary display and hinge, which is, of course, certain to enhance the product's overall longevity.